Welcome to CRJ 112. This week we're looking at Chapter 9, which explores developmental theories. And one thing to think of here is, what causes some people to start a criminal career, persist in it, and maybe even escalate their criminal activities throughout their lifetime, whereas most people will steer clear of crime or either desist and age out of crime as they mature. Now, those issues have prompted some criminologists to focus their attention on identifying and describing the different developmental factors that explain the onset and continuation of a criminal career. So developmental theorists attempt to explain kind of the natural history of a criminal career. Now, the foundation of developmental theory is Sheldon Eleanor Glick's integration of biological, psychological, and social factors. That data was later rediscovered by criminologists Robert Sampson and John Lobb. And we also saw Ralph Loeber and Mark LeBlanc propose that criminologists should devote time and effort to understanding certain basic questions about the evolution of criminal careers. These questions include things such as, why do people start committing crimes? Why do some stop while others continue? Why do some start committing more serious crimes while others commit less serious crimes as they mature? Also, if a person terminates crime, what, if anything, causes them to start again? And finally, why do some people specialize in certain crimes while others engage in a variety of crimes? So there's really two main branches of developmental theories, the life course and the latent trait. Now, life course theorists view criminality as a dynamic process that's influenced by a multitude of individual characteristics, traits, and social experiences. It also looks at issues such as the onset of crime, the escalation of offenses, the persistence of crime, and desistance from crime. So life course theorists believe that at an early age, people begin relationships and behaviors that are going to determine their life course. And some people are incapable of maturing in a reasonable and timely fashion. So as people transition from one stage of life to another, they can experience what we might consider what is a bumpy ride. So the propensity to commit crimes is really neither stable nor constant. It's a developmental process. So a positive life experience may help some people desist from crime for a while, but a negative experience may cause them to resume their criminal activities. So as people mature, the factors that influence their behavior are going to change. The different social, physical, and the environmental influences on their life are going to be transformed. Now, latent trait theorists believe that human development really is controlled by a master trait that guides human development and gives some people an increased propensity to commit crime. And so this trait is really, it's always present, it's always been there, always will be, and it directs their behavior and shapes the course of their life. Now, some of the suspected latent traits include things such as low or defective intelligence, a damaged or impulsive personality, maybe a physical chemical functioning of the brain, maybe certain genetic abnormalities, or there could be other environmental influences on the brain such as drugs, chemicals, and injury to the brain. Now, when we look at developmental theory as a whole and policies and programs based on them, they really typically feature what's called a multisystemic approach, which is addressing different systems in someone's life. And they're really primarily designed at at-risk use and looking at the personal, social, educational, and family services provided to those type of use. Now, other programs employ multidimensional strategies and are aimed at targeting children in preschool through elementary grades to really alter the direction of their life course. And many of the most successful programs are good at strengthening children's social, emotional competence and positive coping skills, as well as suppressing the development of antisocial and aggressive behavior. So some of the most promising programs are designed to improve youth developmental skills. They may include a school component, there are also maybe an after-school component, and then a parent involvement component as well. And all of those really work together and share the goal of increasing certain protective factors and decreasing risk factors in the areas of family, community, the school, and the individual. Next time, we'll take a look at Chapter 10, which explores violent crime, and we'll talk about how the different theories play into that.